What's up, guys? Congress is working away. We're hearing about stimulus packages, stimulus checks, and bills being signed into law. This is your breaking news stimulus check update and stimulus package update. The gas tax holiday is a gimmick. Mr. Biden tried these ideas and said that, and I let you know, people are saying stimulus checks. That is the best way to ensure that people get money in their pockets, and Congress and the president had been promising for over a year that there was going to be a $2,000 for federal level stimulus checks, and we're still waiting for them to make good on their promise. In addition to that, we're waiting for child tax credits, pumps ups on Social Security, wiping out student loan debt, and assortment of different provisions that we have heard are going to be coming through legislation, and if not, that the president is going to be stepping up and doing executive orders and executive actions. We're hearing that if this is going to get done, it's likely going to get done right before the elections. So that way it is fresh in the minds of voters right before they hit those polls. Take a look, pump the brakes on Joe Biden's proposed gas tax holiday. He had proposed wiping out the federal gas tax, and people are saying that is not enough. It's gonna save us a couple of dollars before months at the pump. When prices are at record highs, we need something that is going to be much more helpful to the American people. And they're saying that he had even suggested wiping out the state tax as well. Biden's state gas tax holiday please lands with the third among Democrats, as they are saying this is not going to help the American people, and also it does not ensure that the savings is going to go to them. This could actually result in bigger profits for the oil companies, as there is no guarantee that this is going to translate in them lowering their prices. And take a look, Biden's gas tax holiday might save you about $6 a month. Congratulations, ruling calls for inflation stimulus checks. Instead saying if you want to ensure the money gets to the people, send out those checks. And we've even heard calls for direct deposit like we had with the previous stimulus checks. The infrastructure is already set up with the IRS. They're saying just issue out the money and take a look. Biden's gas tax holiday is not really going to make much difference. So they're saying go ahead and do some checks, but do something because all the turbulence could last up to 5 years. ExxonMobil boss warns, saying this dump does not look like it's going to slow down anytime soon. These prices are likely going to be going higher, and we're hearing this could go on for as much as 5 years. And the war with Russia and Ukraine, which is sparking a lot of this, is not slowing down either. So they have got to do something here and soon now. We're hearing things are wrapping up with this, the federal gas tax holiday. We're hearing rebates, checks, direct deposits, and assortment of other ideas are on the table. And I'll be sure to keep you up to date. But you guys, Biden just signed, and you're going to be hearing him say hopefully we can get some bipartisan support and some other items. But we've heard if not executive orders and executive actions, and we'll see if the president is going to make good on his promises. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let's dive into the video footage of President Biden and signing this bill into law and take a listen as he says, hope, believe they're gonna be able to get bipartisan support to get more things done. And right now, the number one thing that people want to see done is helping out with this economy. We're gonna take actions to protect women's rights and reproductive health. This morning, though we're here to critical issue of gun violence. You know, I'm about to sign into law bipartisan safety measures. Gun safety legislation and time of the son's lives will be saved. When we return from Europe, Joe and I will be hosting an event in the White House on July 11th to mark this historic achievement with the members who voted for these families and the families who in fact were victimized of gun shooting. And we've seen this so incredible, see so much of it, and advocates have worked really hard to do something about it. I've been at this work for a long time, and I know how hard it is. I know what it takes to get it done. I was there 30 years ago, the last time this nation passed meaningful gun safety laws, and I'm here today for the most significant law to be passed since then for the last 30 years. I would like to thank the leaders and members of the House and Senate for working together to get this done. Nothing is going to fill that void in their hearts. But they lead the way, so other families will not have the experience and the pain and trauma that they had to live through. From Columbine to Sandy Hook to Charleston, Orlando, Las Vegas, Parkland, El Paso, Atlanta, Buffalo, Uvalde, and for the shootings that happens every day in the streets that are mass shootings. We don't even hear about the number of people killed every day in the streets. Their message to us was do something. How many times you heard that? Just do something. For God's sake, just do something was today we did. Oh, this bill doesn't do everything at once. It does include actions I've long called for that are going to save lives. It funds crisis intervention, including red flag laws. It keeps running out of hands of people who are a danger to themselves and to others. And finally, closes what is known as the boyfriend loophole. So if you assault your boyfriend or girlfriend, you can buy a gun or own a gun. It requires young people aged 18 to 21 to undergo enhanced background checks and includes the first ever federal law that makes gun trafficking and straw purchases distinct federal crimes for the first time. It clarifies who needs to register as a federally licensed gun leader and run background checks before selling a single weapon. This also provides historic funding to address youth mental health crisis in this country, especially in trauma experienced by the survivors of this gun violence. There you have it, you guys. Let me know your thoughts in comments down below. Now they passed this into law. They gave some of the details of everything that is included, and we heard him say that they're likely going to be doing more here with bipartisan support, hopefully, but if not, we've heard calls for executive orders and actions from the president to get things done to send out direct assistance to American people for this economy. And a lot of people are saying, where's the check tax credits, that $200 per month bump up to Social Security, wiping out the student loan debt? And if you're thinking, well, Congress has a part of the purse, it has to go through them. That's true. However, the president does have the authority to reissue and repurpose existing funds. And we're hearing that there's a lot of existing funds out of the almost $6 trillion that went out from previous stimulus packages. There's still about $800 billion just sitting there unused. Now we will see. I'll let you know if Congress makes good on their promises, if the president steps up, send out some direct assistance help, and does so in a way with existing funds that won't add to the debt or inflation. I'll keep you up to date here on the channel.